Ladies and gents, let's jump in. Week 7 has come to an end in the NFL. We got to talk about waiver wire ads. Who do we get to help our team come down to the playoffs? We're weeks away. Trade deadline's coming up. What do we do? I'm here to tell you. Let's jump in number 1. Let's get it. It's going to be Gus Edwards, easily without a doubt. J.K. Dobbins out for 4 to 6 weeks. Put him on IR. Gus Edwards came out of IR as well. Played pretty well. 2 touchdowns, over 50 yards rushing. He's going to be touchdown dependent. So how often can you start him? It's going to be difficult. But once again, he's going to be a guy that you can just plug and play, especially when buys start coming up. It's week 8. Week 8 to 14 is when you usually see your buys for your team. You're going to need to plug somebody in. Sometimes Gus Edwards might be a good play coming up for the Ravens, who run the ball hella. I mean, he's the best one easily. A lot of leagues already picked him up, at least in my position. I did, knowing that J.K. Dobbins went down for a while and just stashed him on the IR and picked up Gus Edwards. Drake is just not the guy, so whoever had a Drake, you can easily drop him without a doubt. Justice Hill, also that third running back, no value there whatsoever. Edwards is the guy along with Dobbins if he even comes back healthy at all. Number 2! Let's see if you guys will like this one. Number 2 might be already picked up. Dante Foreman. We know CMC went to 49ers. Chuba Hubbard just got a high ankle sprain. Probably out for multiple weeks. Dante Foreman's an easy ad. Probably already added in most of your leagues. But if not, pick him up. Tough start, because how often are you going to actually start someone in such a bad offense? He did decent. He rushed for 100 yards against the Bucs, but that's not always going to happen. I mean, CMC couldn't even rush for 100 yards in any of his first 6 games with the Panthers, so don't trust that on a consistent basis. Panthers will be down a lot. PJ Walker's going to have to throw the ball a lot. Sam Darnold will come back. Not a ton of rushing opportunities, but worth the ad. Don't add Chuba Hubbard. Easily a drop now. Although he had most of the carries, the injury might be a concern now. Dante Foreman is the guy. Number 3. Might be an interesting one here is Latavius Murray. Now, Gordon had 11 carries for 33 rush, but then Murray rushed the ball for 8 for 24 and a touchdown. So all of a sudden now, is Latavius Murray the guy out of the backfield for Denver? And this one's a tough ad because their offense is bad. Russell Wilson's out, hamstring issues, shoulder issues. I don't even know what to call it anymore. So he might be worth a late round stash, a last bench piece for you. Who knows? I don't even know how much he's worth. But if Melvin Gordon goes down, he's going to be RB1. So there's some stuff there. If you want to talk about another RB that could go down that might be worth picking up, would be Rachaad White. I'm going to put him at number 4. I'm still a big fan of Fournette. But imagine Fournette goes down for a week or 2. Rachaad White, a great pass catcher, PPR machine. He might be worth the ad. Or just a flyer. Just look out for him. Keep an eye on him. Know if you have in a fab league that needs to spend specific money, save some money potentially for him if he goes down. The same thing goes for any running back, for any backup like Hilliard for the Titans, for Henry, or multiple others. Same story goes for that. But he might be worth a pickup. Might be an interesting scenario. Last but not least, another running back here. I was going to put in Fields, but most of you guys are in one QB league, not worth to talk about. It's going to be Kyren Williams. You might say, where the hell is he from? Well, he's from the LA Rams. I had no idea. Didn't know who he was up till then. It's difficult. You don't have Akers anymore. I mean, he could come back, but I don't think he's the guy. Henderson ain't the guy either. He would have been nodded the number 1 guy if it was the case, right? So Kyren has been reported to have a big role in this offense. Came from ankle surgery. He's back healthy now. Henderson, not as much confidence. Akers is gone AWOL. Not sure where he has. He's still on IR, I believe. So you can stash him if you want, which is an easy pickup because he's not on your bench. Stash him on IR, and if he comes back healthy, contends for freaking pass plays and rush attempts for the Rams. Might be a huge opportunity, especially if the Rams don't get an RB from the trade deadline. It's very possible they were in the mix for CMC last minute until the 49ers took him from him. Kyren Williams, keep an eye on him. You never know what happens. Those are your top 5 waiver wire pickups.
I think I'm in love, say it way too often. I can't play these games, think I'm switching up the offense. See me in LA, I'll be moving cautious. I